The last video of Portugal, as you can see, I've got my British attire on, black dark clothing, warm, and the tide's fully in now. I can't walk down the beach, as you can see down there. Somebody's just went out for a swim and there's not much of the beach left. So it's just a little corner and the tide's fully in, and I'd just like to give you some thoughts for 2018, because sometimes we can wake up on New Year's Day and feel hungover and a bit worn out from the previous year or the previous night, and it can be hard to feel inspired. On other occasions we can feel fully rested, restored, and looking forward ahead to the future with vigour and enthusiasm, with optimism in fact. So that's what I'd like to impart with you today, is some optimism and enthusiasm for 2018. I've been reading a book called Mindset by Carol Dweck, and she's done a few TED Talks, and it's an interesting concept. It's an American book, and at first I was reading about this concept called the growth mindset, and it put me off a little bit because there's a lot of books out there, American books, to do with growth and success and wealth and getting more power and stuff like that. So when I heard about the growth mindset, I thought it was more about, acquiring things, getting more abundance in your life, getting more wealth and success. And that's not really something I buy into. I buy more into satisfaction than success just being material and financial gain. So sometimes getting satisfaction can be letting go of so many things, and here in Portugal that's exactly what I've done, and I've seen a lot of satisfied people wandering around who don't actually have that much money, but they're very happy with their life and they don't strive for much because they're satisfied. So it's a very interesting concept, but I want you to think about the growth mindset. It's the opposite of the fixed mindset, where the fixed mindset focuses on if we fail, then translating that into I am a failure, and that's not what it's about. The growth mindset is all about growth in your mind, in your brain, making new neural connections, firing up new synapses in your brain and making those connections, potentiating new pathways to success. Something that's come up frequently with people who've been at the top and succeeded in, whether it's sports or whether it's business or anything like that, these successful people, is their ability to fail more often. To fail more often and to overcome defeat. So when they've been in the jaws of defeat or they've had a setback, they've found ways of coming back again and again and again. So it's not about being afraid of failure or having 1, 2, 3 or 4 failures and accepting that as who you are, being fixed in it. It's more about understanding that failure is a part of learning. Encouraging these growth concepts in the mind, but also about possibility, about having a curiosity for learning. When you watch children and they go down to a beach or they go anywhere, they're always learning. They're always picking up things, saying, what does this do? They're falling over. And it's about keeping that concept in mind as an adult, keeping failing and increasing your success rate. But most of all, it's about being satisfied. So one of the things I've set for myself for 2018 is to end up in Portugal more often, right? To do my work from Portugal. That's a goal. And in order to do that, I need to set some kind of financial targets. But it's really not that difficult. Sometimes we plan too much and we delay taking action. Sometimes if you can just do the very basic of plans, you can go off and achieve things very, very quickly and sort out the detail once you're there. So just have a think about that for 2018. What is your growth plan for 2018? And go off and have some tremendous success. So from me, Jay here. The sun's beating down again. Bye.